Good morning, what's up guys, Raven here with another fantastic deck. Then we're going to be talking about the water domination, the water type, and the Milotic V. Of course, this is a super fun deck to play if you want to annoy your opponents and have a bit of fun with Aqua Impact, because that's going to be the attack we will be using here. So it's 10 plus, and of course this deck does 50 more damage for each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost. So you kind of see where this is going, right? Not only, oh, what was that? Not only we're gonna have 3 energies on our mon, but also will increase the retreat cost of our opponent's mons. So he must either use a switch or, well, he's stuck right there. So how are we gonna get the energy on the Milotic? Of course we will be using Frosmoth right there to attach that energy, and we will be also using Absol, right? And remember, Dark Ambition, it does stack, so if you have 2 of them it increases the basics retreat cost by 2, which is really good. So let's take a look card by card here, and again, deck is super simple but it's super fun. You do want to actually set up 2 Milotic Vs, 1 fantastic Frosmoth on bench, 2 Absols, and you're ready to go. So let's take a look. We've got, of course, 17 Pokemon, 29 trainer cards, and 14 energy with 3 Absols, 2 Crobat Vs, and 2 Dedenne-GX. But Raven, you just said I have to set up all those things on the bench. No worries, we're gonna play Giovanni's Exile so you can discard them from your bench. 4 Milotic Vs, 3/3 line of Snom and Frosmoth with 2 Evolution Incenses, 2 Pokémon Communications, and 4 Quick Balls. On top of that, we got 3 switches, 3 Galarian Mines that will add retreat cost to your opponent's Pokemon, but also to yours, 2 boss orders, 1 Giovanni's Exile to get rid of Crobat V and the Dedenne-GX from your own bench, 2 Guzma Hala, 2 Mallow Lana, we got 2 Nessas to bring back the energy so you can play it with Frosmoth, 3 Researchers, 3 Capes of Toughness, we got 2 Aurora Energies, and why they are here? Well, so you can attack with Dedenne, Crobat, or an Absol if it's necessary. We got 2 Wash energies and 10 water type energies. That is it. That is the whole deck, and let's move on to the gameplay portion where you will see exactly how the deck runs and how fun it is. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not. And decklist is down there below as well. So let's go. So it's all about, getting that ratio right. If I can figure it out. If I can't, well, oopsies. Definitely the setup is also like a problem, so that's why I'm gonna you see I have to kind of start with Absol, Milotic on the bench so I can prepare my Frosmoth. Why do you need electromagnetic radar in this deck? There is like literally no reason to have it. Yeah. I'm not, I said I'm not playing. I've made some changes to that deck, but yeah. To search the Dedenne, you have a quick ball for it, like. There's no reason to play radar just to get the Dedenne. We're gonna have it that way. I know you're flaming out of hand. You can get 2 Dedenne, so you can discard 1. I mean, like, if you want to discard stuff from your hand, then it works, right? Like, radar works in Mew3 decks because they want to discard stuff. In Pikarom also because they do play Mew3, but in general, yeah, like not really. It's not thin out of hand for a Crobat if you play the Dedenne. But yes, you can go and you can start with a Crobat, then just go for the Dedenne. Do I go for second ADP or keep opening packs? Go for second ADP if you want to. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, I already know what I forgot to put in the deck. Okay. Still, that is taken straight from online. Like IRL in the best of 3, you wouldn't do that. But like ADP Zacian has 2 ADPs. Some played 3, but it's kind of going lower now, and the number is getting is going down, which is good and is cool. Speaking of the Dedenne, all right. No, like no one hates you, mate. Come on. But yeah, like it is an annoying deck. Yeah, this is one of those ones when I'm like, man, maybe maybe getting that Giovanni's Exile wouldn't be that bad. So yeah, I gotta think about Giovanni's Exile here. Yeah, like to the deck, 2 ADPs is enough. Like there are lists that are playing a different amount, but 2 is really enough. I mean, that's true, it's also a really good deck, but you know, Zacian is popular also because it's super cheap to get. One for 1 pack less than. I mean, you know what, if he wants to go for ADP for Satan 1, just, you know, to see that deck, yeah. And again, you kind of play ADPs also in Mew 3 decks, so... That's one thing. And Lukmel Zacian is one of those decks that... Wait, I'm gonna get hit for what? For 12... Research. Like Lukmel Zacian also, like, it's gonna get a lot better as the format's gonna go and move forward. Because, you know, he's getting Rusted Sword, all of that stuff, so yeah, it's still gonna be a really good one. Okay, so I can, you know, next turn just go play Absol, Nessa, bring stuff back. Yep, I think we got it. Yeah, that's a game. Almost. Maybe not yet. Let's go Guzma Hala. Okay, Galar Mine. So it'll be 200 now, is gonna be a knockout. Great. Yes, yes, yes. I play ADP ban, best deck in the game. I would say Raven Control, but you know. Let's not argue which deck is best, right? Like that argument, you know. Remember that Whimsicott actually won a couple of tournaments, so yeah. I would say, you know what, no, BDIF Whimsicott with tools. Change my mind. Yeah, we need Giovanni's Exile. And Polygon V. Like, I in general want battle styles. Like, that's gonna be super fun. Giovanni. Come on, mate, we need you. There we go. That looks a lot better with Giovanni. Yeah. Right, so we got a first W here. I like it, so far. Name an official tournament that ADP won. I will tell you this. You can't look at official tournaments because we only have Players' Cup. And there's nothing like else sanctioned. Right. And ADP, okay, let's just go TCG. I'm gonna. So you gotta go and like, what is an official tournament? Right? Because it's not always about the deck that won, but also it's about the win rate that the deck has, and the learning curve, and the sheer amount of players using that deck, right? Because if you have, let's say, you know, oh yeah, let's go back to, you know, when we had a Reshizad. Learning curve on the Reshizad was like super low, like non-existent. It was like, yeah, Welder turn 1, go. That was that. And ADP is one of those decks as well. It's still pretty good. It's one of the top decks, you can't deny it. And the deck doesn't have to win to be good every single time. In the span from October to December, they've done the chart. Hey, I also played, I mean, that was my deck. I've cheated with Pikarom. Like, I cheated Pikarom to go and play that deck. Which, I apologize to Pikarom, but mate, like, that was, you know, that was a choice at the time. But yeah, what I was saying? Yeah, so like, they've done the chart, and if you look at the chart, there were a total of, I believe, 12 tournaments that were counted. 4 of them were won by ADP, 4 of them were won by Luke Mel Zashian, and then there was the rest. Now it is kind of changing because, of course, we see a bit more of other decks being played. No. So I can tell you, like, it's not going to be a target for every deck. What is going to be a target, the targets are going to be the decks that are actually annoying, that are actually in the high tier. So it's not only going to have to counter this, but also Eternatus. You also have to get F-Time against Centiskorn, Zacian, against Whimsicott, the baby one. So that's the thing. If you look at the top tier deck, they always have target on their back. It's like, we want to destroy you. But not in a nice way. We want to humiliate you because you're playing that deck. Even let's go back to Rayquaza GX, right? When that came out. It was all about that, you know, always a target on their back. Okay. Giovanni's Exile, 1-2. Not as much as ADP. Mate, you haven't played in Zoroark era, haven't you? Okay, that is a timeout for you. Like, relax, mate. It's cool that you dislike something, right? But remember, someone might have a different opinion, they might enjoy that deck. It's a pretty cool deck for the new players especially, right? They have a nice learning curve on that, and everyone has to start somewhere. So really, relax, right? Don't call anyone stupid or anything, okay? Just take a deep breath, relax. Just remember, everyone can enjoy all of the decks. For example, my fiance is playing ADP Zacian. I really dislike that, but she does play it. I respect that, and I don't play, and I don't tell her to change the deck. It's like, okay, that's what you want to play because that's what she learned, and we all start somewhere, right? If you have a control player, you're gonna hate control decks and you're gonna say they're toxic. They really are, but it's like, okay, that's your choice. I have to respect that at the end of the day. And the fact that there's a lot of emphasis on ADP is also because he's the easiest deck to build. Kind of like, remember Malamar. Malamar also was one of the most hated decks because how easy it was to build it, especially coming closer to the rotation. It's just how, you know, how it works, and there's almost nothing we can do about it. So yeah, relax, okay? If someone wants to play ADP, let them. You know what, mate? What do you even need for that ADP? Let me know, because people has to, you know, if someone wants to play whatever, they can. Like even here, like we're playing, you know, super toxic decks, we're creating them for the sake of fun, but also, you know, it's like, hey, that's cool. And let me tell you, like IRL, I super dislike control. Like I've played too many times against it, IRL, and everyone who played against control, especially like Behaim decks, Behaim days, or like, you know, prior to that, knows exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah. At the end of the day, we're here respecting each other. We can have a joke, we can laugh about like, oh, we dislike ADP. It's cool, but at the end of the day, respect is the number one thing on like in the rules of Pokemon TCG. Right? Which reminds me, I have to finally I finally have to take the test. Do you want to do the test for May? Someone wants to do the organizer test for May. I'm too lazy. That's a joke, of course, you know, maybe not. No, that's a joke. Alright, let's, you know what, wait, I'm just gonna start setting up second one, because that was the mistake that Tom pointed out many times, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start preparing another one. Yeah. Let me tell you that. Thank goodness no one played Behaim that, you know, during the Behaim decks, or like old Wailord EX stall decks. My goodness. No, but it's cool, you know. If they want to be an organizer, it'd be someone else. I mean, like the thing is that if you would take the test on your account, right, you would have to go through the whole process, and still they'll be like, yeah, but that league still exists, so you can't really do all of, like, there's a lot of nonsense that would go into it. No, I'm gonna do it. Probably on Friday, because I have Friday off. Is Absol Stabilize V still, I mean, it exists, but it kind of went into different decks. Like, you still have Absol and Sableye pieces in them, but not really a whole build the way it was in the past. I would say that diplomatically. Like, you will still see pieces like Obstagoon and, but no, like, I know the answers, but, you know, just trying to joke around, which I actually can't, as you can tell. No, but, like, right now, the organizing thing. What should I answer if people bring tables over? Like, you're laughing, but the rules right now, they are getting a lot more strict, and so from what I've experienced right now, there are two major changes that happened in the last 6 months, maybe even more. First is, as you probably noticed, none of the promos are coming to organizer. They are going directly to the store if they have them, right? Nothing comes to my place nor One Winged's place. Right, One Winged? Nothing came to you because I have no idea. They go straight to the store from what I know from One Winged. Second thing, so that was the first, right? Which is, I think it's good for everyone, yeah, because, you know, then everyone can clearly see, like, hey, you know, we're not doing shady things. Like, you can still do shady things if you want to, but, like, yeah, there's, like, nothing, you know, like, people will see everything, and that's good. The second part is tournament organizers and the judges have a lot more power in terms of not allowing certain players play or keeping, like, the whole paragraph of keeping environment safe. They've expanded it, and it's literally to the point where, like, hey, if you feel like that guy is making someone feel unsafe, or you feel unsafe by his presence, or you think that he might have Steve, or you think that whatever, to be honest, it's your responsibility as an organizer to tell him, like, mate, you are not gonna play, right? It's not your band, but you are not playing. Of course, you have to give him a proper reason that is with the rules, but you've got a lot more power to do that, which might be abused, and it can be abused by some. Like, if someone doesn't like someone, they can, like, really go for it crazy and, you know, not allow them to play in cups or challenges, which are not anymore. But if you're not allowing someone to play in cups and challenges, you have to, like, you know, tell him exactly the reason why, and there also has to be a witness to that. So there is a judge and organizer's point of view. So if there is a dispute, of course they will give their point of view, and also the players are going to be questioned, which is, to be honest, really helpful, because, and there you have it, super fun and chill deck, and definitely an annoying deck. So if you enjoyed that, decklist is down there below in the description, also with a 5% discount code on Professor Oak that you can utilize and use. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, good night, have a fantastic rest of the day, take care, bye. Raven loves ya, stay safe.